Hello Cancer, welcome back to the illest illuminator and happy new year to everyone. As you guys know, I had some injury in my neck, so I had to recover a little bit from that, but I am back on track. So we are going to do your he says she says spread for the month of January, and I will have an extended reading on Vimeo available, so you can go check it out later on as well with some more guidance. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for you guys. I feel like this is going to be a very major month for you guys, where a lot of healing has been taking place, a lot of perhaps some sacrifices that you needed to make, or a lot of things that you had to release, conflicts that you have to put an end on, or know when to stop engaging in some kind of a fight. All right, so there's definitely going to be a lot of harsh lessons that are going to be learned, or lessons that you're going to learn out of these circumstances, and know when to stop putting your energy into it, knowing when to stop arguing, knowing when to stop, like, you know, agree to disagree. Let's basically put that out there. All right. So let's see what's the past energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I usually have like the masculine side and then I have the feminine side, but if you are a cross watcher, then you know the feminine side would be pertaining to you and the masculine side for the other one. So you can always swap the energies around. All right, so what is the past energy? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. There is something that you did not want to work on, or someone that did not want to work with you. There has been a lack of collaboration, a lack of teamwork. Like I said, it could definitely be some kind of a disagreement. Could most likely be at the workspace, but it does not have to be. I feel that if you... Alright, this is good though. This is good. So you got the Page of Swords and you got the Six of Wands as well with it. So I'm getting this feeling that despite the fact that someone was not really working together with you, you still try to figure out different ways to succeed on your own, or by yourself. So even though people were not collaborating with you or giving you what you needed in the situation, you found out new information, you found out a new way to succeed on yourself, succeed on your own, which is a very, very positive energy. So you accomplished something by getting more information about why this individual was not working along with you, and because of that you made it, you know, you made it an accomplishment. You made an accomplishment here. So that's a detailed start of the reading for you. So let's see, there are also people that are watching you, so you need to really watch your back as well. You might be trying to figure out some information, or you may come across some information at the work front that is going to make you feel actually better, even though you digged a little bit deep in this situation, and you found out some information, but that information led you to feel victorious about it. All right, so that's a specific message. Oh gosh, let's see, what is the past energy for... Wow, the Star with the Three of Pentacles. Wow, and you got the Three of Pentacles there. So you could have been the one that was not willing to cooperate with whomever you have been dealing with. All right, and I feel like they turned around. All right, eventually this person turned around. Maybe in the past they were very hopeless towards this connection, or trying to put their energy in other areas, but now they are going to get out of that energy, get out of that vibration. They want to collaborate with you. They want to build up a foundation with you. All right, let's see. Yeah, because they don't want to argue. Like, this is the message that I was getting. Like, stop arguing. Know when to stop the argue, and know when to, you know, overcome the struggle and to call it quits. All right, because with the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands in the reverse, this person does regret a lot of things that happened between both of you, and they know that they were falling off track when it comes to your journey, and now they want to, you know, they want to work together with you. That's what I stated. They are very, very we got the Queen of Wands here, so it could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but someone that is willing to put the time and energy into this connection. Someone that is very attracted to you as well, is what I'm seeing. But what's the most important is that they regret having a fight with you, all right? They regret fighting you. And if there was a separation, they felt your loss, definitely. They missed you a lot in this separation. So yeah, look at that. The Five of Cups reversed, the Five of Wands upright. You both are mirroring each other, like same cards coming out. And then the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you're holding on to some kind of a grudge here. You're holding on to some kind of a pity argument, and you don't want to give in, you don't want to back down. But the time is coming for you to make a change within that. You really need to start releasing that fight, releasing that conflict, and just come to terms with the situation. All right, it's time for you to really let go of this pettiness, because it is on your side as well. Because you also regret not having this individual in your life, and you're not as happy. You know, you're not very consumed or happy with the situation. It brings you a lot of unhappiness, but still you can't seem to figure out whether you can trust this individual or not, which is keeping you in this battle of conflict internally. The Moon. So there are a lot of secrets, there's a lot of hidden emotions, there are a lot of things that you don't express to this individual. As I said, you fear to trust this individual, and I feel like Spirit is saying, like, it's time for you to open up again. It's time for you to be happy again and to resolve this conflict that has been going on. Like, just agree to disagree is what I'm getting, like, all the time I'm hearing that. Know what to sacrifice or who to sacrifice and for what. You know what I mean? Like, this is really the time where you need to sit back and just think, like, okay, is it worth to sacrifice this friendship, or is it worth to sacrifice this love situation for whatever has happened here? Current energy for them, Hangman in the reverse. So they're definitely coming out of a period of stagnation. They are ready to make some changes. They are ready to do things differently right now. I feel like they don't want to be in this dynamic with you where there is this ongoing secret battle between both of you, or a secret competition between both of you going on. It feels like a secret, like a competition. Maybe not a competition as in, like, you know, work kind of competition, but more as in, like, stubbornness, as in, like, who's going to win this battle, who's going to approach first, who's going to do this first. You know, that kind of competition is what's going on, and they're not very interested in that. All right, like, they want to unstuck themselves. They came to newer, out of this regret, out of this sadness and sorrow, they reached out for some kind of a light. They reached out to some kind of a, they got some kind of an epiphany that restored their hope. Yeah, Seven of Wands. This person is highly protective though of their energy. Alright, this person is definitely highly protective of their energy. They want to maintain the peace, perhaps the peace between both of you, or the peace in their general life. This is someone that does not like to give up easily, alright? And perhaps they don't want to give up on this connection that easily. Even though they are very much in a protective mood, they're still, you know, they still want things to move forward with you, is what I'm seeing. We've got the Four of Swords reverse and the Hermit reverse. So they definitely want to come out of this period of fighting with you, or not speaking to you, or protecting their energy. So they're definitely going to come back around. With the Four of Swords and the Nine of and with the Hermit, there's definitely a comeback around. See the Ten of Cups, because they do see that happiness with you. They do see that, you know, life's fulfillment with you. But do you see that? That's the question. That's something that you're trying to sort out here with the Five of Wands. What's the blockage for Cancer, please. What's the blockage? Yeah, there needs to be a breakthrough, all right? This cycle has been going on over and over and over again, and you want to see things, you know, going in your favor, but you do need to do the work yourself as well if you want to see things going in your favor. These are internal and external influences, and if it's in the blockage, it means that internally there are things that you need to shift, there are things that you need to release, there are some regrets that you need to overcome, there are some sadnesses that you need to overcome, and some issues that you need to resolve regarding that competitive, argumentative energy. All right, so whatever that is, it's kind of like, you know, holding a grudge and then still wanting to see some changes, and that's just something that is impossible. You know, you need to expand, you need to expand your mind, you need to expand your horizon, you need to expand you know, other possibilities to make things work. All right, because that's the Wheel of Fortune, that's Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion, expanding your horizon, you know, good luck and good fortune, but it does not come like freely. It's hard work and dedication and energy. The breakthrough comes from deep down, all right? That's what I'm seeing here. And this is a karmic cycle. This is a stuck karmic cycle where something got stuck in the wheel of the cycle and it's just not moving forward. It's like, No, you just need to fix it properly. And what you need to fix is this struggle, this inner struggle, this conflict. Yeah, and the Three of Wands. But the thing is, you just want to slam the door. You're just like, you know what, I don't want to have any expectations. I don't see any visions with this individual. I don't want to have any expectations. No expectations means no disappointments, right? But will that make a breakthrough? Because what if the next person or what if the next thing will appear the same way? Like that way you will never get through that, you know, that wheel. You will never get through that breakthrough in that wheel. So the Three of Wands as well in the upright is like putting the right energy and effort into it and then waiting for the results to come in, waiting for your shipment because you have done the work. The Three of Wands in the reverse means that you have not done the work. All right, you have not done the work, and that's why it's not coming in, because now you're blocking your own blessings. The Wheel of Fortune is a blessing, so this is 100% blocking your own blessing. Sorry guys, it's going to be a pep talk for you. But hey, if that's what you guys need, yeah, well, because you don't put in the energy, they don't put in the energy, and that's exactly what the wheel is, that it's not going forward, because both of you are just like, the heck with it, I'm not going to do anything. All right, they don't see you taking action, you don't see them taking any action, and that way there is no expansion, there is no growth, because the Three of Wands is about growth and expansion, and that's in the blockage. What's their blockage? And the Knight of Cups. So you may want this person to express their emotions, you know, like express their sincere apologies, and they may be wanting that from you. All right, so there is definitely a disagreement of like who is going to reach out first, who is going to express their emotions first. And I feel like with this individual, you may feel like they make promises and they don't follow up. With the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups, that's definitely someone that is not following up their promises and, you know, turning them back as well very, very quickly. And I can definitely relate to that, actually. I can definitely relate to that. Like, my biggest lesson was to not walk away immediately, you know, to stick through it, through thick and thin. And like, if something does not go in your favor, that you don't slam the door and you're like, you know what, okay, bye. That would be like my first reaction, like, okay, bye. And sometimes you do need to do, you know, put in the work. So whatever I'm preaching to you, it's kind of like I'm being preached by myself. Okay, that's how it works. Like, when I read for you guys, I actually get a lot of information for myself, and I'm just like, okay, Spirit, I get you. You know, like if I would do a reading for myself, I would not get that amount of information or understand it. But when I'm talking to you or I'm speaking about it, then I'm just like, whoa, yeah, that makes sense to me as well. Like, whoa, I never thought about it like that. So just understand that these readings do not come like, oh, I'm going to project what I feel or think onto the reading, because sometimes I'm getting the lesson myself and I'm just like, oh shoot, all right. So I'm definitely not sitting here just preaching, you guys. It's definitely for myself and my own interest as well sometimes. So that's very nice. What are your hopes, your intentions? See, you want to come to this place of love. All right, you're struggling with yourself. This is love. This is unconditional love. This is being open and open to receive, open to give, not being afraid, not being a chicken head, to give love, to express your care and all that kind of stuff, you know, all that good stuff. But you know, when we get hurt and we get in this defensive mood of not wanting someone to get close to us because, you know, what if they're gonna take the information and do something with it and like stab us in the back, and I'm not going to trust anyone, that can in the long run, you know, block your heart, block your energy. And if you can't give, you can't also receive. And if you can't receive, you will be unhappy. If you can't give, you can also be unhappy. So there needs to be a balance, and most definitely a change that needs to occur. What is the hopes? You do want love. I feel like you're just like, I don't need it, I don't want it, I don't see it, I'm not going to put my energy into it. But you know, love takes time, love is patient, love is kind. So that's something that you are here for, to learn, and to learn to give it, to learn to receive it. So 8 of Swords with the King of Pentacles reversed. It's your mind that's holding you back, all right? Your mind is telling you like, no, you should not. No, you should not take any action. No, this is not going to work. This is a lot about, you know, having also bottled up anger, all right? That you need to really focus on, because people can trigger you very easily with this 8 of Swords. All right, like someone can say something, it can get stuck into your mind, and like an hour or 2 days later, it will bottle up, and it will just like, you will get frustrated because you may have not spoken your mind about it, or you did not protect yourself at that moment, or whatever they said confused you and you get bottled up about it. So be mindful of your energy. It can be very scattered. All right, try to focus on love. And you know what I'm getting through right now is like, if you're getting those moments, just put your hands on your heart and just, you know, deep breathing, and just like feel your heart, you know, like come to your heart space. You don't have to do anything but that. You don't have to think about anything. Just close your eyes and breathe with your hands on your heart. All right, that's what I'm hearing. I mean, that's not something that I usually do. That's just something that's coming up right now to me. So let's see, what is their hopes for the other person? Hopes. A lot of people are getting the 4 of Cups. Look at that. So this person is still heartbroken a lot about something that has happened in the past, all right? They may have rejected a commitment in the past, or they may have been very unhappy and depressed in the past, but now they want to, you know, they want to be more free. They want to be more like free-spirited and more committed to this situation than they were before. But they don't want to revisit the past. Like, they don't want to talk about the past. And maybe you are someone that really needs to talk about the past before you can truly let it go. Like, you need to have that final talk about it. But this person has been solving that on their own. You see that Hierophant? Hierophant is that inner knowledge, is the inner wisdom, right? It's that inner guidance that comes from your spirit guides as well as yourself. So this person may have done that on their own, and now they are at peace, and perhaps that peace is kind of like now disturbing you, and that's because this person has been protecting their peace. But that peace that they have gained of like being very nonchalant and, you know, laughing about whatever has happened in the past and be in a very joyful energy can maybe turn you a bit cold or angry, as in like why does this person act like this when all this stuff happened in the past? Like, why don't we even talk about that? But this person has solved that issue, is what I'm seeing here. Even though this was a big heartache, all right, they hurt a lot, they were depressed, they were feeling let down, you know, rejected, unhappy, they came out of it. Outside influence for Cancer, please. Oh, there we have the Knight of Wands. Again, a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Someone that is very adventurous, all right? Someone that has a lot of options, a lot of things on their mind. This person may be... There's definitely someone that is all over the place, all right? Or all over the world is what I'm seeing here as well. They like to travel. They like to keep their options open. They like to... Wow. This person is being led towards something in their life, something very spiritual, could be something very... I get also the Seven of Swords, but in this deck the Seven of Swords is talking about progress, moving forward, leaving bad relationships in the past or bad friendships in the past. But they're leaving towards the star. So this person is trying to heal themselves by focusing on a lot of different areas. Maybe their energy may be very scattered to you, like they're a bit all over the place, but I feel like they need to roar, they need to figure a lot of things out while they're going, you know, like without having a plan, being very irrational and making decisions and stuff. And they can be very distracted or not concentrated on you because they got a lot of things going on, but along the way they're learning to find that focus in their life, and that's what they're heading towards. So whomever this person is, maybe you have been judging them for being a bit all over the place, or, you know, having too much illusions in their head and being too adventurous, not being stable. But this is exactly the path that they need to take with the star there. You know, they need to bump on some roads and be that crazy one, be that crazy adventurous one. So I'm hearing like, don't judge them. Like, you shouldn't judge them is what I hear. If you're not judging them, then it's not for you. But I'm hearing like, don't judge them. What's the outside influence for them? What's influencing them? Is the Two of Pentacles. This is you. You're kind of like in this stuck road. Like, should I stay or should I go? Yeah, most definitely. Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. You don't want to make any decision. You're kind of like procrastinating with these kind of energies. Procrastinating and not following your intuition. Alright, you're definitely not in tune with your intuition. You may think the worst things or the worst case scenarios, which you need to really shift your energy. Alright, Spirit is saying like you're not connected to yourself, you're not connected to the ground, you are very much either too high in the spirit world or too much in the you know, I don't know, aggressive or competitive world. I don't know why that. I'm seeing two pit bulls going into one another. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but be careful. All right, if you have a dog, be careful because there could be a dog fight going on very soon. Anyway, that was just like a crazy message that came in. So yeah, try to connect because you lost connection with yourself here. I am going to pull some extra cards for you. Alright, before I jump into the extended reading for you guys. So let's see. Discernment and power. You gotta use your discernment on this one, alright? You shouldn't base your decision only on your emotional well-being at this point, because not make decisions when you're very mad, when you're very sad, or you know, in a regret and you know, that kind of energy, because that will have a lot of consequences. All right, so use your discernment. One more card for Cancer. And the masculine. Wow. Okay, so masculine energy is talking about using your discernment where or on who to take action on, all right? And don't jump over heels, but do keep on taking action, all right? There is some masculine energy that needs to be taken over, and you are a feminine energy. Like, you're very receptive. Like, you know, we could see that with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, it needs to come to me, or it needs to change, and not making the change within your own masculine aspect. All right, so you're needing to step into your masculine role and go after your own desires, go after your own happiness, go after your own you know, whatever, X, Y, and Z, ... So it's all about you needing to take action towards it, and not waiting for someone else to take action towards you. Having courage, having willpower, the determination to make something that you want to happen. Cancer, please. A fiery climax approaches. Oh my god, wasn't this a very fiery climax reading anyhow? It was. Full moon in Aries. Alright? A fiery climax approaches. So this is definitely that fiery climax, and you know, this is gonna come towards you. You need to handle it on a very, you know, the masculine is very intellectual. They're very they have a lot of discernment as well. This is a non-emotional feminine energy, so that's what you need to come into. That's your power. All right, so try to figure out what that is for you, but that is definitely not giving in to this fight and, you know, going at it like a pit bull, like trying to attack someone. You know, you need to be in your power, in your masculine power. All right, so whew, let's just see what we got going on in the extended. I am already very, very excited to see what is going to happen. I thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful January, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for your love, support, and your likes, and the link is down in the description box below this video. I love you so much, and bye.